Our natural desert is a crucial piece of the soul of southern Arizona, but more and more people are dumping garbage in the desert. News 4 Tucson's Chorus Nylander shows us what's being done about it in tonight's investigation.
Instead of throwing garbage into a dumpster like you're supposed to, many people are just heading out into the desert and unloading all sorts of garbage. A group of volunteers is taking it upon themselves to clean up the desert. This isn't a landfill, though it smells like one and looks like one. It's a vacant piece of open desert in unincorporated Pima County, just west of Tucson. Piles of trash bags, cardboard boxes, broken bottles, and furniture. You got all sorts of stuff thrown out here, garbage bags that are ripping open the wind, sending trash just scouring throughout the desert. While I rummaged through the piles of trash, I noticed someone in the process of littering. They took off as I was about to confront them. This growing dump site, part of an ever-growing list.
Our department gets, I would say, somewhere in the neighborhood of 15 complaints a month that we respond to and investigate cases of illegal dumping.
Nick Weigel is a compliance inspector with the Pima County Department of Environmental Quality. He says his team is equipped to clean things up, but there are several factors they have to consider.
If we get an illegal dumping complaint and we go out and we find that it is on an actual county-owned property, then our crew is already equipped and we have the resources to execute a cleanup. If the dumping is taking place on a private property, we actually have to work with the property owner, and they are ultimately responsible for cleaning that up, unfortunately, whether they were the cause of it or not.
He says while investigating, they will try and find pieces of mail to link the garbage back to its owner. We tried that here and found some letters with the same address, but we're unable to locate who it belonged to.
It's sad. I mean, it's sad to see the carelessness and just the litter laying around. I mean, it's not only potentially closing these areas, but then it's harming the plants, it's harming the animals.
Dylan Miller founded a group called Keep Our Desert Clean. He travels across the state on his own dime with some volunteers cleaning up the desert, often finding himself in southern Arizona. In just over a year, he estimates they cleaned up 30 tons of trash, though he says many times local governments get in the way.
No, I just can't go out there willy-nilly and do it, which also is kind of frustrating too, because it is public land and I should be able to go out there and just clean it up. But there are routes I have to go through with them sometimes, and there's been times when I'm not allowed to clean this area because it's their job to, and it's not any cleaner than it's been in the last few years.
But Nick Weigel feels people like Miller are the key to turning things around.
I really think that's going to be the best way to mitigate a lot of these is to start to have more people be aware of the issue and have more people call it out when they see it.
Nick Weigel worries that as the eviction moratorium for COVID-19 is set to expire at the end of the month, that more people may go out into the desert and dispose of furniture and other belongings if they get evicted. If you have a story you'd like us to investigate, reach out to us at investigators@KVOA.com or call our tip line at 955-4444. Investigating for you, Chorus Nylander, News 4 Tucson.